Hello, viewers, my beautiful people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the accolades, for the questions. I really enjoy myself. Most times I go through the forum on YouTube and I see a lot of intelligent questions, interesting questions, that actually, requires answers. And I'm so happy that you all got my answers. Trust me, I don't waste time in answering. At, at the worst situation, maybe 3 hours. That's the deadless time I actually answered anyone. Thank you so much. For more questions, you can always send email info@visasmigration.com or go to our website www.visasmigration.com, or you can send me a chat on WhatsApp or direct call. I pick calls, it's not a problem. +79658181531. Thank you so much for all of you from South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Dubai, Qatar, just to mention a few. So many places, so many questions. Zimbabwe, thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for those of you who have actually made it a thing of possibility to share this on your forums, on your WhatsApp forums. I appreciate this because I got a lot of calls, a lot of messages, from these forums as well, telling me they got the number, they got the YouTube channel from so and so, person. I really appreciate this. It's actually making us to educate ourselves, help ourselves as Africans, just to make things very easy. Notwithstanding, I'm doing this just to enlighten most of us. Either you're stranded in diaspora or you're in Nigeria, and the Japan syndrome is actually your next thing that you're actually planning to do, and just telling you how to do it right so you not make mistakes. Okay, because sometimes it's not easy when you sell properties, you sell this and that just to fund your education, and at the end of the day you get back to square zero. It's not really an ideal thing to do. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please keep sharing, keep liking, just to keep promoting this page, so that other people can also come across it the way you have actually done, and they'll be able to help themselves as well. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking briefly about this scholarship, the Russian government scholarship. Okay, the Olympiad, the Russian government scholarship. I'm just going to be enlightening you how to fill your forms, what are the things to do, how to write a statement of purpose, arrangement of your documents, and blah 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 blah. Please just try to make sure you watch to the end, because if you don't watch to the end, you keep asking questions that I've treated. I know those who have watched to the end. Those who watch to the end, you ask some questions from the end. But some who didn't watch to the end, you ask questions from just the topic without even going through the video. It's important. It's free. Just watch it. It's only going to consume your megabyte. Okay. God bless you. Appreciate it. I'm not taking you for granted. I will never take you guys for granted. Okay. So talking about the Russian government scholarship, it is for all nationalities, all. But like I always say, I want to focus more on Africans, because we are seen as a third world country and of less privilege. So, but notwithstanding, Asians from Pakistan, from India, and from Nepal, because I get questions from them too. You're all qualified. Okay, let's just talk about this generally. Now, the Russian government scholarship, the Olympiad, that is what we're going to talk about today. It requires you to actually, first and foremost, ensure university you want to apply to. You're certain of the university you want to choose. You have gone through, the university pages. You have seen the course requirement. If you meet this requirement, that's the first thing. You understand you meet the course requirement, and this is the course you want to study. This is what you plan to do, whether for bachelor's degree, for master's degree, for your PhD. You should understand your goals. That's what I always advise people. Understand your goals. Okay, and after that, then you can begin. Ensure all your documents are on ground. You don't have to start filling the forms when you don't have all the documents on ground. Okay, if it's for let's say bachelor's degree, just make sure that you have your credential, your O level. Everything must be on ground. Now let's just talk briefly about statement of purpose. Please, I want to advise you, do not use any form of chat GPT, any form of AI, okay, or software to write your statement of purpose, because this is actually going to, some of you might get good scores, but at the end of the day, when the screening process begins, you might be screened out. Okay, you might be screened out, but let's just make it very easy for ourselves. Okay, you can as well do that, but when you do that with an AI, try and ensure that you re-edit this, change some terms, because There are AI detectors, AI write-up detectors that can always tell if this is from you or not. No, Russia is not just going to throw out funds for non-intelligent people. Okay, it's not just going to sponsor non-intelligent people, and this is why some of you who got scholarship were denied visas at the embassy, because you couldn't defend yourself. You understand? Okay, you wrote beautiful essay, excellent. Okay, good results. Whether you wrote it yourself, we understand this the syndrome in Africa, and you submitted all this and you got a scholarship, and you couldn't get a visa. I think that is a red flag about you. We're going to talk about that, but let me educate you more on statement of purpose. The statement of purpose, it's simply define itself. Purpose, just pick that purpose. Okay, your goals, and this is how you have to write it. Understand the objectives first and foremost. You know your history, where you're coming from, where you are at the moment, then your target for the future. This is what should entail your statement of purpose. For example, you can talk about your other activities, your other hobbies. You can infuse all this into a statement of purpose. Okay, just ensure that this whole thing targets your future goals. Let me just talk about those going for master's degree. Okay, the middle intermediary between bachelor's and a PhD. For example, someone going for engineering. Let's just say engineering is very, very, very broad. Let's just say mechanical engineering. You have different spheres of mechanical engineering. You have production. You have what do you call it? You have pure mechanical. You have production. You have automobile. You have so many spheres. You have thermodynamics. You have so many spheres. Okay, understand where you have to leverage on. Understand your dynamics. Understand, look at your transcript, look at where you have done so well, what courses you have done so well. Talk about this. Okay, for example, maybe you did a course on strength of material in mechanical engineering. You should understand how you got an excellent score there and how you can align things, okay, with your future goals, your future career. That is already a kind of specialty for you alone. Okay, so write this, quote these courses you did in your statement of purpose. Okay, in so year I did this course. I actually made, maybe whatever way you were graded in your school, you actually got this grade and all that, and some of the difficult things you face actually brought a form of challenges, that actually made you to decide on, taking more furthering steps, on so field. You understand? And the essence of your thesis, I'm talking about masters now. Your thesis, some masters with thesis, some without the thesis. The essence of your thesis is so. Okay, just try and create a draft, look through it, adjust it, ask someone around you to look through it, or you send it to me and ask me to help you to go through it. If it's okay, I'll tell you it's okay. If it's not okay, I'll tell you, hey, let's redraft this, and I'll help you to put one or two things for free. Okay, for free, definitely for free. But you must be intelligent enough to write it yourself. Okay, by and large, when you fill your form, okay, confirm your email, and then I'm talking about the Open Door Scholarship. Confirm your email. After confirmation, go back, do the test. One good thing is that the test might actually give you have 3 opportunities. If your score is not good enough, the system of education here is somehow very convenient, but that doesn't mean you should take it for granted. If your score is not good enough, you might be asked to rewrite it. You retake the test. No difference. No different question coming up. No generative question. The same questions you answer from A to beginning will come up again. If you actually did better but not good enough, you can still take it the 3rd time at that same sitting, not going off and coming back at that same sitting. Okay, and they might actually help you to get the average or the best, and which will make you qualify with your statement of purpose, your portfolio. Then you add up your credentials and all that. Just make sure all this are ready. So in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to fill this form. Okay, the process to go through and make your submission. But of course, I will only show you the exam, but I'm not going to be writing an exam online for you. I mean, I'm not going to show you how you write exam. It's left for you to know how to do that. But I just want to show you how the process, so how to put these things adequately. Okay, so watch out for the next video after this break. Thank you. welcome viewers. Welcome to the web page of the one click to open all doors. Just one click will open all doors. Okay, you have opportunities here for lifetime scholarship till you complete your studies. Okay, whether for bachelor's degree, master's, PhD, and even postdoctoral. So this is the web page, and always look out for webinar. Some webinars already took place some few days ago, like Letty and Itmo. They held the webinar, maybe I think 13th of October. You can see it. TPU and TSU held theirs maybe on the 15th, there about 11, and some will still be taking place. The moment you register on this website, you have information and access to webinars, the password, and login details for you to participate. The webinar is very important because there you can always ask questions. Okay, you can always ask questions, and you have answers to your questions. Because sometimes when you send email, it could take some time before you get email. All right, these are the courses you can apply. You can apply for. We have applied mathematics and artificial intelligence. You have computer and data science, earth and environmental science. For sustainability, engineering and technology, and so on and so forth. Just go through the list of courses and try to understand under what's fair. Can you categorize yourself? Okay. That's scheduled for bachelor's, master's, and doctoral tracks. These are the deadlines, application deadlines. Just ensure that whatever you're doing, your documentation, make sure everything comes in before the deadline. Make sure you fill your forms accurately. Make sure you have your transcript, credentials, all in place. Your statement of purpose or motivation letter, all in place. You have about 24 universities, okay, that are sponsoring, organizing this competition. It's called Open Doors Olympiad competition, okay, where they recruit the best brains. All right. There are 3 stages. Okay, today's the first stage, the second stage, the third stage. The first stage, you have a kind of preliminary test and uploading of your document. Okay, that's the first stage. And after that, when you qualify to the second stage, you'll be notified, where you also have to take an exam. All right, we also have some frequently asked questions, which you can easily get the answer here immediately. Like, how do I contact you in case I have a question or a problem? Can I participate in multiple subjects? Yes, you can participate in multiple subjects. It depends on you. But the condition is that the second stage, you might have to write the exam same day. Might be different hours, might be difference of few minutes, but you have to write the exam same day. Okay, so someone might try to choose something under technology and also computer science. Yeah, it's possible, but you have to write the exam same day. And also the preliminary test, you can also ensure that you do that same day. I'm going to explain furthermore as we proceed. So for the preliminary tests, you have 3 opportunities, and the best result will actually be selected. But if I were you, I will ensure that I do not go beyond just first trial. Okay, so this is one of a question from a general question. Definitely, someone said, for example, I successfully completed 4 stage. How do I register for the second stage? The answers are there. Okay, I could not participate in the second stage problem solving challenge for a valid reason. What do I do? Okay, the answers are there. These are actually generated questions based on previous experiences of participants. So ensure you take your time to go through this website. Go through these websites. See the question. Now the third stage, how do I choose the university when I am a doctoral track participant? All right, it's very important for doctoral participant to understand your thesis proposal and understand under whose supervision are you proposing to be. Okay, so that is important. By and large, let us try to go up for signing up. Okay, I already started something already, so that is why you can see that there. English language and the country citizenship, you have all Africans, that all Africans are eligible. But I'll be using Cameroon. Okay, I'm using Cameroon for example. Nigeria, Cameroon, Liberia, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast, Congo, and so on. Okay, let's just proceed with Cameroon. Let's have filled in full name, last name, the date of birth. I don't forget the maximum age required is I think 35 or 39. I'm going to check that again. Okay, there's an age limit which shows eligibility of participant, and age limit is required. Okay, so input all your details, your phone number, email, and input your password. Okay, ensure you have a password saver, so in case you forget your password, you know how to access your portal, because everyone will have a generated portal. Every participant will have a generated portal. Okay, so imputing the password. Okay, let's see. Now, select the tracks and profiles that you want to participate in the Olympiad on, the bachelor's, master's, and other levels of academic um, grade. So, make your selection, the courses, and after choosing, be very careful and ensure you understand what you're doing. Okay, sometimes you might not have the opportunity to edit or change some information after submission. Might not have the opportunity, so you have to take much of your time in making selection. I'm very slow and open at this point, just for you to follow the procedure carefully. Okay, so make your selection. You can go for two different spheres. I'm trying to choose 3 here. Okay, but this is not possible to combine. Just have a combination that is actually going to be under your future goals. All right, we're done. Register, click it. Now immediately brings you here to your portal. Okay, on arrival to your portal, um you can see, or on the left hand side, you know you have access to some, inputting your datas, and access to checking on the next page or the next pages, like that. Just navigation, left hand side is just such for navigation. Okay, so you can see it. Let me just show example of the tests. All right, this is a preliminary test. You can take this maximum of 3 times, and the best score will actually be selected for you by the system. Okay, the algorithm will just select the best for you, but it's better you try to ensure that you do it just once. Let's take it back again. All right, the second one. All right, because I actually chose 3 courses. Okay, but it should be maybe maximum of 3 under the same phase. Okay, like computer science, engineering, technology, these are under the same phase. Okay, all right, just trying to show you what it looks like. All right, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So actually this shows that the 3 courses are added. I can as well decide I want to delete 2 and just leave 1. Okay, I might decide I want to delete 1 and just leave 2. Or maybe you felt there was no need of choosing 3 courses. All right, so choosing 3 courses under 6 universities is just like having 18 opportunities. Okay, So definitely one out of the 18 will accept you, or even all. Okay, you now have a choice of just picking one. All right, just trying to play around. Actually, just trying to play around. All right, let's see what this page has for us. All right, you can read that. All right, choose the universities. There are about 6 options. You have to prioritize them based on your own personal you know perspective. All right, probably you have gone through the course curriculum. You have gone through the city, information about the city, work opportunities in the city, the weather condition, the numbers of the black communities in that city. Okay, or you are looking at the number of it depends on what you actually want. But for me, I would say the most important thing is the university rating, number one. Then look at the city and in terms of job opportunities that might actually be available there for you. Probably a time will come you want to do internship. Okay, how do you go about it? Do you want to leave another city, coming to a bigger one or something? So look at all these are the opportunities you look at. The weather is also important as a first timer. Okay, Siberia is very cold. I'm not discouraging you, but it's very, very cold. The southern part is very cold. You also have opportunities there. The Federal University of Siberia is an excellent one. Okay, so they're all bigger cities, anyways. But you look for, try to put all your process together and decide. Thank you. Okay, guys, I believe you understand all I did over there. How to fill the forms and all that. Okay, let me emphasize more on the statement of purpose. Because the way I talked about it in the first half was more like I was referring simply more on educational approach. But let's look at those with working experience. Okay, you should ensure that you also add your working experience in your statement of purpose, the challenges you came across, how you're able to resolve them, and how you felt furthering, okay, for master's degree will help you to accrue more knowledge in becoming a problem solver. You understand? Okay, and how you think this will also contribute to the development of Africa. Okay, how you think after the scholarship in this field that you are about to pursue in Russia Federation, how do you think is going to be of important or benefit, to your country and to Africa at large? It is important you put all these things in your statement of purpose. Okay, because the essence of the scholarship is just to help you and to help your government. Not just all about you, it's all about your government. It's all about your country. It's all about your family. Not just all about you. So how are you going to become a problem solver? You understand? So that is just it. And you should also understand that before the challenge that Russia is facing, before the challenge came up, the challenge with Ukraine and the rest of the world, the NATO and all that, before it came up, there used to be exchange program between students of Russian universities and those in other countries. So many universities, of course, had this exchange program with most Russian universities. So some still go there for internship. I know of a friend who still went for internship, which went for internship, I think 6 month internship, in Italy. Yes, from Russia. She traveled to Italy and all that. So some still do that, but you might have to sponsor yourself when it comes to that, okay? Because the scholarship might no longer cover that. So it's important you make sure your statement of purpose is well built, and also make sure you prepare yourself for the interview, especially Nigerians. I have already told you the quota system is affecting us because of our population. For Ghanaians, Cameroonians, and other African countries, there's no problem. I already talked about the population, the ratio, the quota system, and all that. I talked about that in the last video. So those people do not have problem. For Nigerians, you have you have to prepare yourself very well for the visa interview. You have to prepare yourself very well. Having a scholarship is not a criteria for, it's one of the criteria, but it's not a guarantee for visa collection. Okay, so it's very important you prepare yourself as well. Some people get the scholarship and they think, oh, just like the days of the old, you just get to the embassy, oh, you don't have a problem, you have a scholarship, nobody's going to look you like, this, that. Nobody's going to ask for such a document. No, please prepare yourself. Okay, once again, let's just try to run this up with a bit of purpose of motivation letter, how to draft it. So I'm giving you this template, and if you need it, I can always send it through WhatsApp or your email. So introduction and opening paragraph is very important. You have to start with a very strong opening statement expressing your enthusiasm for the scholarship and program. So you have to briefly introduce yourself and explain how you became interested in the field of study. So your academic background and achievement is very important. Okay, very important. No matter the awards you got from secondary school or universities, please list them and talk about the relevance of this award. Okay, so relevant experiences and skills, talk about your work, any voluntary organization you worked before or presently work in extracurricular activities, hobbies and all that. Now your interest in the program, you have to explain why you are interested in this specific scholarship and program. So mention relevant courses or research areas that excite you, for PhD holders, for intended PhD students. Future goals and potential. Outline all your future goals. Okay. Closing paragraph. Reiterate your enthusiasm for the program and scholarship. You have to thank the reader for considering your application. You're proposing, the consideration. You understand? So it's as simple as that. If you need it, just let me know. Do have a wonderful day. Thank you again.